What if I told you that right now, someone with less money than you is building more wealth than you ever will, simply because they understand investing better? Sounds a bit uncomfortable, right? But the truth is, investing isn't about how much you earn. It's about how early and how smart you start. So many people work hard for their money their entire lives, but they never learn how to make their money work for them. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix that. Make sure you stay with me until the very end, because this might just be the most important financial lesson you ever hear. Here's something that nobody talks about nearly enough. People don't lose money in investing because the market is bad. They lose money because they follow their emotions, they follow trends, and they follow really bad advice. They jump in when everyone else is excited and getting greedy, and then they panic sell when everyone else is scared. If you've ever felt confused, scared, or just completely overwhelmed by the idea of investing, this video is for you. By the end of this, you'll know where to invest, how to manage risk, and most importantly, how to avoid the common mistakes that keep most people broke. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex Morgan, and here we break down money, investing, and financial freedom in a really simple and practical way. No complicated jargon, no fake promises, just real, actionable advice that works for the long term. If you're serious about building wealth the smart way, you're in the right place. Let's kick things off with the single biggest misunderstanding about investing. Investing is not gambling. It's not about guessing which stock is going to explode tomorrow. True investing is the process of putting your money into assets that are designed to grow in value over time. When you do it correctly, investing allows your money to earn returns, to compound, and to literally grow while you sleep. The biggest advantage you can ever have in investing isn't your intelligence or a pile of cash. It's time. Most beginners make the classic mistake of waiting. They wait until they have more money. They wait for the perfect market conditions. They wait until they feel ready. But here's the hard truth. The perfect time never actually comes. History has proven again and again that people who start early, even with very small amounts of money, consistently outperform those who wait and try to invest big later on. Remember this phrase, time in the market always beats timing the market. So, where should a beginner actually invest their money? If you're just starting out, simplicity is your greatest strength. You should look into things like index funds and ETFs. These are incredible tools because they allow you to invest in hundreds of strong, established companies all at once with a single purchase. This instantly spreads out your risk and gives you a much better chance at steady, consistent growth over the long term. Blue chip companies, those are the big, established brands you already know and probably use every day, also offer stability and reliability for a beginner's portfolio. Now, what should you avoid? Stay away from penny stocks. Be very skeptical of social media hype and trends. And please, run away from anyone promising you guaranteed high returns. In the world of investing, higher promises almost always mean higher risk, and often, it's a risk you're not being told about. Risk is another one of those words that really scares people, but risk itself isn't the enemy. The real danger is not understanding the risk you're taking. Smart, successful investors don't avoid risk, they manage it. How? They diversify their investments across different assets. They think in terms of years and decades, not days and weeks. And they absolutely do not panic during market drops. Market crashes are not a failure of investing. They are a normal, expected part of the process. In fact, for a patient investor, market downturns are often the best opportunities to buy quality investments at a serious discount. One of the most powerful forces in the entire financial universe is compounding. Albert Einstein supposedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. Over time, this creates an exponential, snowball-like growth. Someone who invests consistently for 25 or 30 years can easily end up with far more wealth than someone who invests much larger amounts but only for a short period. This is exactly why starting today, right now, matters so much more than starting big. Let's talk about mistakes because avoiding the big mistakes is just as important as making good decisions. One of the biggest blunders people make is investing money they were going to need in the near future, like for a house down payment next year. Investing should only be done with long-term money you owe and need to touch for at least 5 years, preferably longer. Another huge mistake is copying what other people are doing without understanding why they are buying a particular investment. What works for a billionaire investor with a high risk tolerance might be a terrible choice for you. Constantly checking your portfolio, reacting emotionally to every little up and down, and selling out of fear are also habits that will absolutely destroy your wealth over time. Successful investing is actually pretty boring. It's patient, it's disciplined, and it's consistent. And that's exactly why most people fail at it. They crave excitement. Here's the reality that most people just don't want to accept. You will not get rich overnight. It's not going to happen. But you absolutely can build life-changing, long-term wealth if you stay consistent. Invest regularly no matter what the market is doing, and keep your eyes focused on the bigger picture. Start small if you need to. A few dollars a week is infinitely better than nothing. Learn as you go. Stay invested through the good times and the bad. The single most important investment decision you will ever make is not choosing the perfect stock. It's choosing to start. If you take just one thing away from this entire video, let it be this: successful investing is not about luck. It's about behavior. Be patient, be consistent, think long-term. Your future self will be incredibly grateful for the decisions you make today. If you found this video helpful and you're ready to take control of your financial future, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more real, no-nonsense investment advice, and drop a comment below. Let me know, are you already investing? Or are you planning to start soon? Thanks for watching.